Right, and welcome everyone back to Fallout 3 New Vegas. Now we're left off. We finally broke free from a 5-hour headache from these non-stop parrots that would never actually shut the hell up for a goddamn moment. But now I just head on back to Big Mountain and waltz all the way towards shite. It's just a little too much for me. Maybe a little too much. But their power in the West had diminished over the year the Brotherhood of Steel.
Time to fight.
So they've been waiting here all along then. What a surprise.
What terrors does Big Mountain hold for the intrepid seekers?
Oh, you piece of shit.
Really? Does anyone know? I'm at a loss.
Was that all?
Boom. Right. What terrors? I can never actually listen to that guy, actually. So that means I can never understand him anyway. So anyways. And again, what difference would it make anyways? Today's physician Turbo. I don't know here. I don't know. And read resistance programmer. I know it's gonna be radioactive and whatnot, but honestly, I don't know. Then again, everything I get here is just, I don't know. What it seems to me it's a little pointless. What I'm doing here, but you know, Dr. Mobius is already getting himself quite desperate at this point. Oh, and what Weinstein do we have here? Oh, all right. He wants to play with proton axes. I'm game with that. Even the proton throwing axe. Shit, that didn't do anything. Well, more like a wasted firework. I swear I was going to chop him up, but I don't know. That just never happened. We ever go against some more lobotomites? That I have no clue. Right then. Anyways, now that we got that out of the way, let's finally get ourselves towards Big Mountain Northern. The Big Mountain Northern Tunnel. And there, we're going to the Forbidden Valley. And please.
This will only sting for a second.
Time for some get even.
So this is the
Ready, steady, fighting.
It feels good now, doesn't it, you bastard?
Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius!
Yeah, all that is Mobius. Come on. It's time to get a no robo scorpion bastard. I'll tear you apart, I'll tell you that much. Because apparently over here, the best thing I can... Shit. The best thing I can do is go against these bastards. Robo scorpion.
You're no match for science!
You're no match for me. There we go. Motherfucker. Alright, let's see what else. Oh. That's huge. Surprisingly to me, actually. Let me guess. There's more of them around, and is that it? Well, I think I just passed by it, so again to believe it must be that, so alright. So, let's see. Science, we're already at the max, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. At least just sort of... Hold on a sec. There we go. Otherwise, it's not going to be anything. It's not going to be worth anything if I just keep on going like that. Broad daylight. You're so sneaky that you can sneak even with your Pip-Boy light on. Anytime the pip was light on, you gain a sneak bonus to the offset of the snap. Alright, that's interesting. Jury rigging. You possess the amazing ability to repair any item using a roughly similar item. Phillips fix a trail carabine with a hunting carabine, or a plasma defender with a plasma pistol, or even a power armor with a metal armor. How does it work? Nobody knows except me.
Bad guys dealt with.
I think so. Now those Robo Scorpions are gonna pay for me. Well, shit.
Uh-oh.
The X-42 giant Robo Scorpion is alive! Awaken my pet! Initiate your search and destroy protocol in the name of all that is glorious!
Did you bucket?
Weapons.
The fuck?
We're out of stimulants. Maybe you'd be better off with an Autodot suit.
Yeah, how about you shut up, please? Yeah, thank. You know what? At least this weapon here is more efficient. They're fun. I kind of feel bad for them, but
You'll never disable me from the monitors around the room!
have it up the ass, you bastard.
You'll
That's
never
all.
disable me!
There we go. Right up the ass. So since he was so butthurt that he finally deserved it. Now let's see. Dr. Bag. I don't know where I got that one, but alright. Now, if again we're gonna deal with some Dr. Mobius, I don't know. Bingo. Yeah, so many good things I needed. After quite a long time ago, let's say. Do you think that shit can really stop me anymore? No, I mean, really, at this point, I'm getting a little tired. What do you got here? Power regulator terminal. Backup generator log. Atomic laser. Well, alright then. There's all useless crap here, I'll tell you that much. Cat eye. Vending machine. Ooh. That's the good stuff I need here. Yeah, at this point I'm taking anything that I can see HP. I'm taking it. And again, I could possibly go back in here and sell all these carton of cigarettes for more cash and whatnot, but literally, I don't feel like going like this and this all the damn time. How that work? I have no clue. It's Maria. Yeah. Leave him be for now. So you're telling me that this antenna I could have used all along? Well then, at least it will be... Holy shit. At least, maybe now I'll make more use of it. Man. I wish I noticed this one sooner. Now it's nothing but shit on the ground. Robo Scorpion bastard. Huh. At least he still had the, thank you. He still had the, wait a moment. At least he still had the good intention to leave everything here behind, so I don't know. I know that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I need these helmets anymore. Alright, so that's that taken care of. Now let's see. Of course, Dr. Mobius's boss, that cheesy bastard, is really up there, so I don't know. Maybe you could kick his ass after this one, I tell you that much. What the fuck? Oh. Shit. I thought it was Elijah's advanced LAR. There we go. Now, where the hell is the, Don't tell me I dropped that thing because lit. I'd almost be scared shitless just to know by the fact that, just to think that the fact that I accidentally repaired it with the, with some other weapon, and then suddenly, boom, I'm screwed. Don't worry. Let's see what else we got here. Thank you very much. Cats. Mobius Scorpion. Pencil. You found? Yeah, we all know that. Thank you. What's next? Pre-war money. And that's it, very much. Oh, the Forbidden Zone. You know what? I think I know exactly what else I should get my hands on here. So, Dr. Mobius, where are you running to?
Huh? Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. A little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though. Especially with the data constipating my memory core.
Oh.
Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions.
Oh, wow.
Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can fix your monitor, but if you're getting that ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities.
Oh.
Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon Mentats break.
Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety
shit, I
of
forgot.
reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly?
Yeah, be.
You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do.
You went cuckoo.
Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh, well.
I was curious about some things.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
Can you tell me about your robo-scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting.
Oh.
How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
I was curious about some things.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
I'm actually a little bit, interested in what he knows, but also... I don't know. He also seems a little... docile at some points. Alright.
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that.
Oh.
Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung.
You're a drug addict.
As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Oh. Wait, so you built the robot scorpions issue threats to keep the same tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, science? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do.
Everything you told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one.
And which was?
This name's as real as you or I. Although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
You programmed your names as part of recursion loop? What, to trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
A recursion loop is designed to prevent the flow of information, so... Well, anyways, so did you trap then?
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it.
Oh.
I suspect I have plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several plan Bs in case the A's fail.
Keep going, I want to hear the rest of this.
Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional.
That's an asshole to think to do to your friends.
Is it? I suppose it is. But really, they started the whole excrement hole behavior loop in the first place.
If you lobotomized a think tank, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change.
Oh.
Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
Ah, I see, so... But there must have been other signs of a larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps.
Oh.
See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
Cranial injury from attack the outside Ghost Springs. The bullet went up to my brain. Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up, but...
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats.
The hell?
In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
So if I don't give my brain my head, I can't leave ever?
Oh no. I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all. If you become friends or exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you.
Oh.
Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course. Your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around everywhere.
So you set threats on a loop to keep them occupied.
Yes, I certainly wouldn't loop it on purpose. I am far too sophisticated to make such a childish error.
I need a little bit more repairs. Do you know anything about the other outside visitors?
Not much, except they contaminated Big Mountain and installed new ideas in the think tank.
Oh.
One caused a great deal of infrastructure damage with his brain and smartiness. Ruthless, that one. Played a little rough with the trains. But the last one was the most dangerous. Him, slipping away. That was almost as bad as the think tank escaping.
What do you mean?
The first one, the ruthless one who smashed up our toy trains, asked for weapons, power, items he could use to destroy a nation with force.
It was a terrorist.
The other asked a different question, and with it got the true answer about what makes nations and what breaks them.
General.
He spoke to the think tank to climb, showed them the flag of the old world, and it made them remember all of it, all that had happened. They shared things with him that they shouldn't. He now carries those ideas, that knowledge elsewhere.
I want to talk about some of the things.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of...
Time for him to say go goodbye.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Let's see for one moment. Let's see for about a minute, Tats.
I'm having the most peculiar feeling of deja vu right now. That's French for, deja vu, I believe. Have we met before?
I feel more comfortable looking at the tank, at the brain tank, but cranial injury front side, the outsects and good springs.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, we all know that. There we go. Klein said the idea to get the 3 technologies after you are if you're a broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave.
Oh.
It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
Is there a purpose of the technologies?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer.
Oh.
In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Why was there any other data transmitted in your threat broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
But the think tank downloaded the schematics, not the items. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
Alrighty, time to go. Goodbye.
Indeed.
Yeah, we heard that already. You know, this guy needs a little bit more repairs and, you know, fixers and all that kind of stuff. There you are.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Am I really that sarcastic? Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes.
Oh.
I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Of course you're responsible. You're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system,
Oh.
I can see how foolish your motives are.
But you are the source of the most of those glands. Unless you're arguing with that, my thyroid is to blame.
Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Admit it. You're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Yeah. Do you want to be reunited? At least you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about the good things? How about a cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food? Love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Isn't it true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So, we're at impasse. You think what I feel and I can't the way you think.
Indeed, quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we are separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground.
Oh.
And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
So what's so bad about letting the brains get out? They don't seem that terrible.
Don't seem so bad. They vivisected us just to see what would happen. Have you forgotten the lobotomites? The cyber dogs, I assume you saw those. Imagine that kind of science spread across the entire Mojave. Every man, woman, and child we've met reduced to a lobotomite. Is that what you want?
You're part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
If the think tank won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
So yeah. Confront Dr. Klein, the think tank, and optional. Use a Sync autodock to retrieve original spine. You know what? Let's take a look at something over here. General. No perks, here we go. Spineless. Your spine has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your toes can no longer be crippled, strengthened. Alright, and I'm going to have the heartless as well. Your heart has been replaced with advanced technologies. You cannot be poisoned. Filters in your heart will also regulate the bleeding healing. Allow your healing chems to function at higher levels. Robots are now confused, are you? Yeah, you know what? I do believe just a brain would be good enough. I don't really think that the Sync would have any better usage for my spine or heart anymore. Yeah, what a battle here, I must say. yet. And again, I would believe it would be quite better than having some... Well, at least the perks of Heartless and Spineless are good. Of course, that's in a combat point of view, but as a matter of fact, as I see it, how do I say it? I don't think that some are actually really all that, I mean, my brain does not seem to have itself all the way, well, how might I say, the brain is just, it's going to be the most important part, but the rest, I do believe I don't know, I kind of like the Struggles, I'll admit it that, so I guess we can continue on Struggle fight for the rest. Yeah, I do believe the Struggle fight would be the better continuation for it. It infected the eyes, by the way, but alright. Now, there's only one way for us to do it. Klein awaits you. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. Somehow, this looks like shit's gonna hit the fan.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I found my brain, and now you and I are gonna settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
I disagree with that. Do you think I am the lobotomite? No, for my scholars, heh. Do you think I killed Mobius?
Yes! Wait, you did, didn't you? You are lying. No, you are not. Your heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all!
I can't let you just sack the Mojave or let you leave.
Yes, you can. You don't really have an alternative that I can see.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dala?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We must keep it alive. For study. Slow study.
Dala, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Fine. Are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the lobotomite confronted Mobius. Plus, you know, we haven't had a COMBAT drill in forever. I don't think we could form a tactical attack triangle if we wanted to.
Releasing the WOMBAT was not my plan, so get off my voice box.
Silencing opinionators.
Why am I even listening to you fools? The determinators are greater than the hesitators, so hesitators, be quiet. We are bigger, smarter, and floatier than you, lobotomites. We don't wish to fight you, so surrender your brain, now.
I think you're past due for your lobotomy, Klein.
Fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
Firing
Sneaking done.
brain
Fighting wild.
Really now?
We're out of stamina. Maybe you'd be better off with an auto blaster.
For us.
That's all.
Yes, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Dr. Klein, you son of a bitch. Right, then, so in this case, I believe energy weapons should be more... And I know the kink of it. There we go. And there we go. That's great. Mission battery, meeting people. Poor bastards, they didn't deserve this, but... Especially Dr. Dalla, my favorite. But hey, what can I do? I'm a teddy bear. Dr. Burroughs, yeah, this bastard here almost killed me over those moments. And Dr. O. At least it was a good one. Too bad a complete bastard at some points. So now, what next? Leave the think tank. Yeah, I'm not gonna get my original spine or whatnot. They seem to be far better over there than just being broken and tortured all the damn time over there. And I'm gonna just go to the to the sink. I'm not gonna get my spine back.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century.
Oh. Damn
The
it.
courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it.
Don't turn your
and
head,
keeping
please.
its discoveries safe
Fucking hell,
until they were
Cass.
needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past
we
the
go.
laboratories
That's
and
good.
science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths.
Yeah, that's true.
Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him over much. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
Oh, wow.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours.
Oh, wow. Alright.
The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt.
Oh, wow.
Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The thing continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
Oh, wow.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub.
Oh, wow.
Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups.
Could you turn your head, please?
Although in his
Thank
quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well,
wow.
Except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Oh, wow.
Blind Diode Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
Oh, shit.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Wow.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard.
Ashes.
The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy.
When he shot me.
They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
Oh.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
That voice is familiar.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights,
Oh.
guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
So, there was a home after all. Lost the brainless perk. The big-brained perk. That's true. Your brain is now back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies still remain. Your head still cannot be crippled as you're only 10% more resistant to addiction now, so probably your damage threshold is improvised. You acquired a big mount transporter. Alright. Go back to Mojave, simply quit Hold on a sec. You must be alone to have a big to return to Mojave or back to Big Mountain from Mojave. Simply quit the transponder, and you will be able to go in your weapon, pull the trigger, and away you go. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situation, as so incapable of harming your enemies. Brain hardly enough to be able to put your original spine back in the sink's out of dock. You know what? Toaster.
With the brains dealt with, soon we can spread our rule across the Mojave. All will eat burned toast in despair.
Well, alright, how do you go now?
Yeah.
Gonna do a little save here. I just want to see if it's gonna be worth it. There we go. Need to the think tank. If it's worth it to keep them all, then I'll just see about it. If not, then we'll see about it.
I trust matters regarding your brain were resolved to your satisfaction.
I'd like to engage in medical services.
And rightly so, I should think.
Get a haircut, sew a body part, install implants. Install implants. Do nothing. Nothing.
If you're planning to stay a while.
Sink. There we go.
Concerned about the state of your mind, are you? Well, such things ain't my specialty, but I'm happy to tender my opinion as to your mental health. I should make you aware that the benefit...
Take it on that now. Alright. Alright then. We already got it all set, so... Things information imparted in your brain. Oddly enough, you are now able to put your original spine back into place in the sink's outer dock. Yeah, the sink auto dock. There you are.
If you're planning to stay a while, I could see clear to giving you a once-over.
Get your medical services. Basic physical exam. Cosmic surgery. Swap body parts. Replace, yeah, there we go. Reattach my spine. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Spineless perk. Spine perk. Your spine is back in your body, so some advanced technology still remain. Your tools can now be crippled again, but strength threshold has doubled. I guess,
Oh, not scalpel. The fish scalpel.
Oh, wow. Alright.
If you're planning to stay a while, I could see clear to giving you a once-over.
Can you want your services?
Rightly so, I should think. Alright then. Let me just fire up the old interface for you.
There you go. Swap body parts. There we go. Heartless perk. Cardiac arrest perk. Your heart is back in your body, but some advanced technology remains. You're less resistant to poison. And robots have somewhat confused by you. Less likely to score a critical hit now, but the bright side, healing item chems are twice as effective. There we go. Now, in case you never played Quake 4, I'm recommending you play for it, literally, because, for once, when the story, spoiler alerts, just tap your ears if you do not want to hear it now. So, the game is, your character is, you know, captured, turned into a strug. Let's say, your legs and your arm cut off and, you know, implanted the, you know, the strug parts and whatnot. But then you're captured back to your, I mean, you don't serve the strug, but you fight them back, then you bring back to the medical exam where they, well, restore your humanity back. So, you know what? I do kind of feel like I am a strog now. Literally a strog. Or partial strog, I would say. Hey, Muggy.
Please, please, please tell me you stomped Dr. O's brain into a fine paste. Did he squeal? Did he beg? God, I hope he begged. Who's the flatware bitch now? Oh!
There we go. I gotta go.
You outbrained the big brains? That is so hot.
Heh. Not bad. Thank you very much.
Bye now.
Let's see.
I understand you're to be congratulated on the recovery of your missing organs. Bravo.
I have to go now. Talk later.
Certainly. I'm looking forward to it.
Sheesh. Alright. Let's see what the rest of them say. You, what do you say?
Might I be safe in the assumption that matters with the think tank have been satisfactorily concluded vis-à-vis your residence in this domicile?
There you go. Goodbye.
Very good, sir.
What next? What do you have to say?
Greetings, citizen. Ready to receive seditious materials.
Yeah, nothing right now. Goodbye.
Stay loyal, citizen.
Don't know who would actually think like that, but alright. Let's see what you have to say, my friend.
You took care of them brains pretty good, baby. Nice.
Alright, gotta go now.
Hurry back with that seed now, baby.
Well then, alright. And, what about you, my friend?
You're back, and the brains didn't lobotomize you. Well, not any worse, at least. Hooray!
Well, I'm okay. Talk to you later.
Come back anytime you want a drink. Or to get... clean.
Thank you. No, this here's my home as well. Far from home. You know, I could possibly shoot down these things if I wanted to, but... You know, I kind of don't feel like this is needed, so... Well, and this, again, is a pretty interesting way to shoot out at all, but... Alright, then. Brutalized by the NCR, once legendary Viper, and Jackal gangs become little no more than opportunistic petty raiders. Yep. Just exactly on the same damn place as before. And there we go. I can now carry up to 300 pounds. Weapons. I'll keep this one with me. But yeah. Since I should have, finished this one long ago. And I got myself some pretty new stuff, I must say. Now would be the good moment for me to actually... I don't know. Let's see. There we go, the reunion. Yeah, there we go. Let's go for the reunion now, this time. And without any time to waste, let's go. Canyon wreckage. Head off to Prim. With each rank in Swift Learner perk, you gain an additional 10 experience points wherever experience or points are earned. Yes, that we already know. And holy shit. That's all the... with of course, pardoning my vocabulary at this point. And I know that Rex and whoever else around... Shit. Someone fell down. That ain't my problem. Of course, Rex, Boone, they're all back at where we met them, so then again, I guess they couldn't wait for a little while longer, and I guess can stick around with these two girls with me. Well, of course, makes me feel like a gentleman. Right, now, how the hell am I supposed to actually come across this? And I would really love to get my hands on some other different types of hardware at this point, but I don't know. But yeah, at least I do believe I'll be able to find my way to it. One area conquered after another. At least it's not an enclave radio. Now again, one thing's for sure, that I know that I'm heading right into a trap. That's one thing for sure. And I've been through more of those, and way more than I could remember. Fucking really. I hate it when open world games do that. Decide to cock block you with an empty and no reason for a goddamn invisible barrier. But hey, we all get used to some abuse at some point, am I right? Oh yeah, at least they are following. Yes, Veronica, but I don't know. Well then.
Ready, steady, fighting. I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
Well,
that's all.
I guess the suit speaks for itself, but alright. Then again, I kind of like this suit quite a lot, so I might need to switch around here for some armor. Lone Radio. Scrap electronics. Ah, there we go. The Wasteland Survival guy. There we go. Funny how no one actually been here all along here, so I don't know. Then again, it looked like someone who's been having depression for the past years has been living here. And that ain't something beautiful to toy around with. So now, where the fucking hell am I supposed to go? Again, I'm just following some areas here which I don't think I'm supposed to be at. But hey, binit, as one would say. I think it's just one Russian word I just made up. Don't worry about looking into that. If I can only add myself a way to head up there. Of course, going down is easy, but going up is hard. Let's have a closer look here. I can't really say if the mapping would be the same as the other one. I mean, without the just the pinpointed logic, but you know, geographically wise, I mean, geographically speaking, at this point. Oh, who am I kidding? I don't think I'm gonna be able to bypass those. Yeah, freaking bipolar bastard. Piece of shit. The question is, how the hell do I get over there? Now that is a good question. And you know what? I think I have something better to wear for the time being. Which somehow actually makes things a whole lot more comfortable, actually. Can't go up there, so screw that. I know the pain of this humiliation. But yeah, you just gotta continue on just pressing on. I hate it when it does that. So what am I running on against? Great. And then I don't know. Son of a bitch won't even let me continue on forward. Thank you. I highly appreciate that. Cock blocking me, I'd say. Just let me go up the friggin' hill and see where the goddamn canyon is at. Oh, SOB. Right. I hope I don't have to march all the way around Prim here just to get myself to some goddamn hellhole. Then again, why don't you just be... You're waltzing around and suddenly every single one, probably the Enclave, just starts hammering down with you with mini nukes. Just trying to get to cover and whatnot, and fuck me, there was just a passageway all along. This doesn't sound good. Girls? I think you're stuck at some point, but gotta do this the old way, man. Of course. At least I have to say this weapon here is much efficient than I expected. And I feel kind of bad for shooting down a coyote pup. Sorry, little guy. So sorry. Lonesome Road. The Divide. Courier 6. You can't go home. You can't go home, Courier. You cannot bring others into the Divide into this road. You must walk alone, and I know that. Well, wait here.
Sitting tight. And pretty. Careful where you flash that chip of yours. Not sure what kind of caps it's worth, but it's a tempting target.
Well, let's just move on.
Alright then.
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to hear. Say, Veronica, need something to tell me?
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing.
Question I wanted to ask you.
It's a free...
Hey, son, ever heard of Mr. House before?
Yeah, they say he built the strip. Of course, they say a lot of things. No one's actually met him. Me? I think it's a hoax. Probably a group of people who want to avoid attention, or some made-up persona of a self-aware computer. Why else would he shut himself in like that?
Questions, so much questions. So free wasteland? Ever heard a guy called Benny?
Sure, he's one of the hotel managers on the strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairman run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so the act...
Yeah, we already know this one, so alright. Let's keep moving.
Let's.
Oh, by the way, Veronica? Sit here.
Should have brought something to read.
Yeah, I'll be back. Shit. Alright then. Veronica?
Hope you're picking the winning side here. Be nice to fight for someone who's gonna be around for a while.
Mm-hmm. It's time for us to part ways.
Why does everyone always say that?
I do. We'll meet up at Lucky 38.
Nice! Can I order room service?
Sure, of course. Lucky 38. Thanks, game, you asshole. Well, for Cass?
Can't tell you how glad I am you butchered the fiends. Caravans across the wastes are gonna be buying you drinks for years.
I have some other questions.
Ask them then.
It's time for us to part. Jean-Baptiste and Friesa want to meet. No, screw that. It's time for us to part ways.
If you're sure. Your loss.
I'd like to go back to Lucky 38 for now.
Back to the gilded cage.
Cass has gone reluctantly to Lucky 38. You know what? Maybe I just got myself a perfect idea to do. Where's Novak? There we go. Everyone's gonna be sent all the way to Lucky 38. Because why? Because I said so. Because I'm the boss here. That's kidding. And of course, we're gonna have to go ahead on to the free side as well. Into the canyon wreckage, and then bingo. There we go. And yes, I know exactly where you are, Boone. And of course, there's a night one here. Now, here we go. Yeah, there's a guy robbed for some shit. Gonna feel bad. Hey, Boone!
Is it time?
Let's travel together.
I'm ready when you are.
There we go. Now let's talk to him, even though it's kind of a bit an asshole thing to do, but...
Mercy killing is expected of NCR snipers. The Legion likes to torture their prisoners within sight of NCR positions. We get called on to end it. I've had my share. Some of them, you think. Maybe you could have gotten them out. Maybe it's not the Legion that got them killed. Maybe it's your orders and you following them.
You must have been at Bitter Spring. What happened there? I think it's time you told me what happened to your wife.
I don't see what this helps. She's dead.
Oh. The better understand each other, the more effective we will be.
All right.
It's okay, pal.
I tracked her down. Southeast, near the river. They were selling her. Saw it through my scope. Whole place swarming with Legion, hundreds of them, bidding for things no man has a right to.
Oh, wow.
I just had my rifle with me. Just me against all of them. So I took the shot.
Oh. Better her to die than live a Legion slave.
Yeah. What they do to women, that's worse than death. There was no choice in what I did. It was more like being forced to watch something you can't stop. All this was only ever gonna play out one way. It still is. I don't have any say. All I can do is wait for it to be done with me.
Alright. You make it sound like your wife's death was inevitable.
It was gonna be something. If I'd never met Carla, it would have been something else. I should have never gotten close to her. I've got bad things coming to me. You better keep your distance too.
Yeah. I think we should part way for now, Boone.
If that's what you think.
I do. We'll meet up at Lucky 38.
I'll make my way there.
Don't worry, you'll be a good sniper there. Oh, he's picking up the fiends and whatever Legion bastards there were here. And of course, don't mind me, I'm just gonna stick a minigun up their bumhole. And I'm gonna pull the trigger while I watch the barrels have gone, you know, just twist their insides out, like, into the living bread flesh, while they bleed out in horror, like grinding meat for spaghetti. And I know, that was brutal. And no, I don't care about that. Oh boy. Let's go over here to the northern gate here. The ninja perk grants the power to the fabled ninja warriors. Increases the chance to do critical hits and the damage of each. Nice. Very, very good. You keep those AK shiny, boys. Hedgehog created Mr. House, the enigmatic de facto ruler of New Vegas. Actually, he was not a ruler. He was more like a mummy in control of a computer, just, you know, taking care of them, rolling out for everything on themselves and whatnot. Shit. They can get it. Shit. Shit, missed it. Yeah, don't, never mind. I'll never hit him. Oh, you mean this guy? Don't worry, I got him. Damn, this guy's like as green as Shrek. And against us, a knife to a gunfight. Really? How unhappy can a man be?
If it can be bought,
Shut it. There we go. Raising the game difficult to make it will make it more XP challenge, but will have no effect. Now time to go to King. King School Impersonation, man. Yeah, cause it's really, really good. I adore it, man. Where to keep the dog, man? Where to keep the dog? I don't know where to keep the dog at, man. I want him to take the dog with me again. The dog needs to be at Lucky 38. I say this place here, so y'all guys owe me something here, man. I promise, I'm telling you, man. I'm freaking telling you. You don't want to keep on this Bronx accent here? I have no clue. So no one asked me as well. And I guess you probably stop with the accent at some point. I mean, at some point temporarily, not permanently. Where the fuck did Rex went? Hey there, pal.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
Have to go.
All right. I'll see you.
Yep, I'll see you later. Of course, the dog is always so inseparable, but, literally, I need to summon the help of greater beings. Where does Rex go? When you dismiss him? In Freeside. Yeah, because literally I never chose for that one, but alright. Yeah, second, he doesn't like hats, the people wearing them. Alright. There's a permanent companion that can gain a benefit, completion of the wreck. You know, but hound dog. There's a part of achievement, the whole gang's here when old buddy pal. Alright. The king mentions the Rex like hats and rides people wearing them. Really like. They're tagging him for a while now, jumping an NPC. He's about to jump any NPC with a hat on, growling and barking at them, as Wayne's actually mauls someone yet sadly. There are no cats to be found in Mojave. It's a safe assumption that he'd go there as well as find any ant, cat, rat, hat. They all rhyme, seem to be the most base for dislike. I had ranks attacking the Legion, Commander Cottonwood with some dialogue, with him mentioned the courier inquiring how to get his hat. So that's why I assume how Rex attacked. I have noticed that I tell him to decorate my wool Wolfhorn Ranch House when he growled at me because I wear a bandana. Well, I changed the article to his full name. Alright, Rex, feel free to change it back, but I don't know permission. They're killing wild relic. Short name. I just want to know where the fuck he went to. Lupa brain bug. Notice hell starting to display and ended up dying frequently. I was storming and kept reloading till he died a single spore. There we. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Special Rex dead. Yeah, that's a little scary. Any place from the NTR guard dogs brings in, since it doesn't give any bonus. Okay, 20 NTR dogs, no brain drop. I try and look for an ID. What the fuck's going on here? Shit. Smith. Rex Yelton to build several times in the free side of north. Hold on a sec. I dismissed Rex before. I saw the old world blues before, and I have searched the king in this building down several times while the free side is nowhere to be found. Not sure as everyone already knows, but Rick's has kind of companion ambience, background music. So playing some kind of squeaking, barking noises. Am I getting this? This is bullshit. So many questions and no answers. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I fell through map. Who has everyone play New Vegas? Experienced this newest patch had to fix this problem, but there's no way to get him back. Show up traveling to Doc Henry and speak to him about if you dismiss Rack doing nothing about a hound Doc may disappear, now return to King. When asked to wait, Rax may disappear. Player have to leave the area. NPCs will still make remarks to you that he was there. This can be fixed by returning to Freeside and waiting for 3. Shut up! This problem was fixed when after Boone Vernk and EDE was randomly in pain in the buttocks. Waiting 24 hours, reloading a previous save, sleeping, fast traveling. You know what? I think I know exactly what to do. Yeah, since he fell through the map, I don't know. Let's see if this is going to be the solution to it. Because it says for me to wait 24 hours, then bing, that would be just it, but I don't know. That was one day. We'll do the second day, with another 1/3 left. Just only 1/3 left of hopes left. The fuck did he want?
What's up?
You just sound like a man.
Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
Where the fuck is everyone? Okay, I gotta...
Mr. House were tough before. Have you seen the shit they can do now?
Yes, I can see. I think I'm hearing stuff I do not want to hear. King's out. Oh yeah, these are all the King's outfits. Shit. Okay, that's a little bit. That was a little bit freaky at some point because I was going to say I was hearing voices that would make me cry. The King. Yeah, there he is. But where the hell is the dog? Oh, is it there? There you are. Oh yeah, alright, you got a thing with people about hats. We're in the same sign, settle down. Alright then. Take out the beret and whatnot, and just gonna put the sunglasses then. There you are, good boy. I think we should travel together. There we go. Now, I think it's probably was to part ways. I'd like you to go back to the Luck 38 for now. Kinda makes me feel a little bit bad for them, but alright. Alright, good. So that's all. So that's everyone that's been all the way to the Lucky 38. I hope they'll have a fun time dangling and bangling each other. Even though that sounds a little bit bad, but I don't know what to say. And again, I kind of feel like a tank commander with this thing, but alright. Keep this, I'll keep these off for now until I can find myself something better to wear. And you know what? I think I do have something to wear.
Bye-bye.
I know. And I know exactly where to go to. Where's Novak? There we go. Right here. And then I'll head off back to my courier mod. Shit. Oh shit. So that means that whatever I just put anywhere there, we'll just okay. Okay then. Then I'm gonna have to go with the formal wear and whatnot. A little funny wearing, I'll have to say, but hey, what can I do? Hello.
What can I do for you?
Need to buy medical supplies?
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
I'll take at least one because I got plenty of it. Do you have stim packs? Yes, you do. What expensive, I know that, but what can I do? And you know what? I think I know exactly what I should do. Have this shit, then. Right, so have a C4. Have some frag grenades for the love of Christ. 6, I'd say. Okay, 3. Accept. Now I got my payment back. There we go. Now only 21. Alright then. There we go. It's good. Really good. Thank you very much.
Another satisfied customer.
See you later.
Bye.
And yes, what are the better wares for me to use than this, I must say. And again, everything does feel a little bit different, does it not? Anyways, let's just get a move on. But yeah, I kinda can see how this house was made. There's Cost. Can't speak with a poor dog. Left alone forever. Fuck off, you money-hungry bastard. Right. Yeah, it's quite heavy, so, guess I could keep this beauty here. Right here, no. On top of the television, I'd say. There, it's sleepy now. Will I go travel with myself to find myself some more armor and whatnot? There. Much better now. At least it has no weight. I do not understand the logic of this, but alright. Do the formal wear. Alright then. Let's keep on going like this, then that's kind of the day. Of course, I still have to travel around to still clean up the putter gangers and whatnot. For the lead belly perk, you take less. There we go. The coordinates you receive lead to a cannon-filled storm with tossed-up wreckage beyond lies a divide. Lonesome Road is intended for experienced couriers, level 25 or higher, which will be my case. You cannot take companions with you on the road ahead, nor bring any you find out with you. You can carry whatever equipment and gear you have without restriction, however. The journey proves too difficult. Where you need to resupply, you can retrace the steps to return to the Mojave at any time. If you are prepared, then continue to the Storm's Divide. History awaits. Let's begin. Oh, shit. Alright. Level 30 something, right? Well. Poison removed. Canyon to wreckage. Holy shit. This place is absolutely all jacked up to hell. Unless it is hell. Keep your head down. Of course, if I jump down here, it's gonna be instant death anyways. Alright. We have Hopefield Silo entrance. And I bet over there might be the nuclear wasteland. Ballistic defense. Alright. Now, what next do we got our hands into? You can go home, courier. Lonesome Road. Yeah, Lonesome Road. But I know exactly curiosity is safe guiding me, and I got my might to... Alright. Program is digest. You can still access the site itself, but it is encrypted beyond your ability to hack. You need something to... So I'm going to launch a nuke then. Shit. Alright. Reactor. This door is locked. Ran into and needed electricity before opening. Yeah, you can see and solve about that over time. Over time, I'd say. Right, so what next? Oh, no, not this. There's only a one-way trip anyways. What do we got? Reward money. And there we go. That's what we got. Maintenance 3 level access. Unlock maintenance access door. There we go. Maintenance status. There we go. Thought it would say something a little more, like if it's, you know, filled with something else. What do we got here? Arc welder. That's nice. The breathing mask as well. You know what? I do believe a breathing mask here would be of some extent. Electron charge pack. There we go. Don't mind me. Thank you very much. What do you have in your disk desk? Large destroyed book, pack of cigarettes. Thank you. I really need to get back on my, you know, little markets. Maintenance, plot control, unlock. status. Locked. Unlock. There we go. So, what do we have here? What the fuck? Ralphie, fly far.
Ralphie, fly far, fly fast!
There you are. What is the sound you... Was that sound you played some kind of memory glitch? No, it was your boot up sequence. It was all a recording about something you called Ralphie. You probably have some old data floating around your memory. Nothing to worry about. Right. I think I could use your help getting out of here. Can you come with me?
Experiment log 369248/B. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. We've boosted signal gain and enlarged the overflow buffer system. That should ensure 100% connectivity and control. Eddie, whenever you're ready. Yes, success. Reporting full success on 369248/B. Eddie was able to interface with and override the test panel in under 3 seconds.
Wow.
Great job, team. Now let's start on the proposal for the full rollout.
That's a recording from your development. Are you saying you can override your electronic security? Only panels and with a dish receiver? The cons in the main room must have one of those, I think. Holy hell. And that was the voice of your creator. What happened to him? I'm sure he's fine wherever he is. Maybe we'll see him again someday. Alright, let's keep moving. Right. 1 second. Use ED to break the encryption on the blast door terminal. Alright, 1 second. Right. So now... Oh, wait. Ah, okay, good. It's perfect. Now I'm starting to wonder what if somebody just... inside here. This terminal can only be accessed by the TAG and an iBot. Have EDE unlock the terminal for you. Or should I say Eddie? Eddie! There you are. Hold on a sec. Let's have two here. I mean, two of the, optional. Have Eddie act as a commissary for you. First off, one thing at a time. No, one thing at a time. Restore whole field silo. Oh. What the hell? However, this doesn't sound, doesn't look too good here, but, well. Talk to him for a moment. That's an impressive multi-tool suit you got there. I bet you could do all sorts of stuff with that. I can see that. Is that an Armco portable reloading bench built into you? That'll come handy. All right. Let's get a move on. I don't know, but then again, I kind of not have like too much of a good feeling about this. All right, here we go. Magic. Access the commissary. Oh. Holy shit. It's basically a train station along. Got the flashbangs and plasma grenades. Breathing mask, variety. No shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I wanted those. Man, I guess at some point I'd say auto inject super stim pack. There we go. That is much stim pack I can get my hands on too. As long as I do not do this in a very awkward way. And again, oh wait. Surplus SMG recoil guns. Mechanical upgrade. What the hell? Use ammo. Alright then, so far so good, but alright. That's interesting. Exit. Then, since it's pretty much the way how it is, then so be it. Alright, exit. And this we got the arc welder here, so weapons. I don't know, something here doesn't seem to fit right, I'd say. Yeah, don't ask me why I'm there so formally. A place like this is something which I have no clue whatsoever. Wait a moment. Unless if it's upstairs or not. I don't know. I simply do not know here at this point. Neither did I have Eddie on me during some combat that I have him seeing them died or not, but oh well. Let's talk to him. Oh. There we go. Audio logs. Let's go. There's nothing much here that I thought it would be here, so what the hell? Let's proceed on to the reactor then, I'd say. It's easy. iBot upgrade circuit board. You found now a module that one of his broken iBot and upgrade Edie. Inside the module pause gives a rank per camaraderie perk. You may repair your currently equipped weapon once per day. Alright, find more modules gonna unlock for the ranks. Not bad at all. Too bad I couldn't repair them, but alright. You alright? Well, it's a missile, alright. Well, alright then. Let's keep killing kitchens. Okay. Yeah, for this I need to undrunk hide the door. There we go. Right then. I kinda like this Eddie. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to have to do it some way or one way or another. And because in the old world the cigarettes were always they were mostly sold around instead of used, which in my opinion was a good thing. And still is a good thing. Again, what else am I supposed to do? Navigate the Hopeville's missile silo and reach the Lonesome Road. How? It's down below quite a few kilometers. And I only can go up? Strange. Very strange. Yes?
Dr. Grant? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Ah, Whitley. There you are. Orders from Colonel Autumn. He feels the iBot Duraframe project isn't advancing quickly enough. I'm to...
You didn't even disengage his damage avoidance protocols. You're hurting him.
Don't be ridiculous. It's just a machine. See here, I've already increased the navigation system's efficiency by 65%.
Get the hell out of here!
Fine, Whitley. It's your lab. At least until I tell the Colonel about this.
Oh. Sound like Dr. Whitley is really cared about you. Ralphie, who? You're not making sense of Eddie. Dr. Grant was sound like a war crime. Sound like a war crime waiting to happen. You don't have to tell me. I know. I would know. I would have to beat the crap out of her. All right. Wow. Did you kiss your mother with that mouse? It's terrible story, Eddie. We should get away with our trash can and give a shit about problems. Would beat the crap out of her. It's terrible, Eddie, but we should... It's a terrible story, Eddie, but we should get moving. And again, something's a little off here. Nailed, eh? Steady. Even though it's something I never used, but just collected. Don't worry, I know what to do. Good night. These are not even enclave as well. This is your busto. Thank you very much. I'm good at picklocking. Here we go. The plasma defender, another one. Exit. You know what? What will be a good way to for this? Since this one here would seem more mechanical of an episode here, so let's see. Where the plasma defender at? There we go. Yeah, you only have one, so shit. No, not that. I never. Plasma with plasma, I'd say. Just plasma with plasma. And again, I don't really think if it would be too long about this, but I don't know. And again, what do I care at this point? Scrap and everything would be good enough to go for the time being into the commissary's setting system. That Muggy would have loved this place. Commissary. Misk. There we go. Blank book. I don't know about this blank book. Broken detonator. Deactivated bomb collar. That's nice. I should have seen something about this, but alright. Alright. No, I like to keep this with me, just in case. I have all of them. Lottery ticket, I don't know what this for. Pack of cigarettes, yeah, I can have him here. This is all mine here. Scrap metal, there you go. No, toaster, alright. Turpentine. There we go. What next should I get my hands on here for now? Well, it's something. Oh, screw it. Looks like I didn't have to find myself a better way of raising my caps to my own cause here. Then again, I won't lie, but having this with me kind of feels like a... how might I say? Something of a mix with Resident Evil, with James Bond, something like that. Oh well, then let's see what we'll find in the storage. Oh wow. Dead marked man. Alright, Dunker bag, pack of cigarettes, slim pack. This guy's been cooked to crisp, I'd say. Anytime. Marked troop armor. Medium, I'd say. Bowie knife. Bowie knife. Well, alright then. Alright then, I guess. Over here, this area gets radioactive for some reason. What the heck was that? Really? I never saw Eddie even perish in combat, so I don't know if he would actually die, but I don't know. Roberts used to tend to, well, die all of a sudden, but I don't know. At least this one here's okay. Oh, alright. Oh, shit. Another one arc welder. Another... I should have known. Production charge pack. Auto cap. There we go. And there we go. Oh, Phil. The main crane lockdown, secure military encryption. You'll need to find security codes uploaded in the EDE to gain access to the mainframe. Alright. Alright then, I see. I sure as hell don't hope that would be a little bit too much, but I'll see about it. General Martin Retzlaff. Jewish general outfit. You know what? I on the... I think I'm gonna put this one here. There we go. Base commander's desk. 10mm. There we go. Whoopta. Alright then. Use ED to unlock the mainframe. I thought I would have to, how might I say, upload something to him. Thankfully those seem deactivated for now. After all, these guys are in CR or what? Besides just being look like they just have their skin just ripped off out of them, but alright. Fixing things. And here you go. Go ahead, my friend. Let's see what you can do. What do we got here? Open the silo to bunker doors. That doesn't sound good. You son of a... Shut it. Gotta secure that. Something. It is all this about. There we go then. I take care of that. Bingo. Second box empty. And being flipped. Oh really? You know what? I'm a little bit fed up with all this stuff. Time to go for something a little bit bigger. Way bigger, I would say. What the hell? No. The fuck just happened? Where the fuck am I? The fuck am I? No, shit. Yeah. Shit. What the heck? I don't know. Shut up. Oh, fuck me. Level 1. Did I fuck up really that much? Oh, fuck me. You know what? Tomorrow, we're gonna start off with a brand new Fallout. I don't give a fuck about this one anymore. Fuck this here for I don't know for how long. I fuck this game for the time being. Shut the fuck up, asshole. You know what damn about this bullshit here. Go fuck yourself. Piece of shit, crow. Shit. Motherfucker. Fucking asshole. Bullshit. Horse dick. Motherfucker. Hold on a sec. There we go. This is exactly what I wanted to. Motherfucker. Shut it. Fuck off. Fuck off. I fucking hate you all so much right now. Fuck me. No, fuck me. I'm not gonna play this game anymore. Fuck this. No, fuck this. Really. Fuck it all to hell. Fuck it. I know. Shut up, bastard. Start my game here all the way from scratch and whatnot. Fuck me. Fuck off. Asshole. Bullshit. Fuck me. Kiss my ass. Faggot. Eat my head, eat my furry ass. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck off. This is bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck you too. Like you said, fuck this here actually. Fuck it, I'll do the point of it. I mean, actually, I can't actually believe that I just do all this and suddenly, boom, everything just restarts from zero. Fuck this mod, fuck the mod, mind you. Fuck it all to hell. Yes, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna deal with this shit anymore. You know what? Because tomorrow morning, we're gonna start off with Fallout 4. I don't give a fuck about this or what. At least for me, it's gonna be for tomorrow for Fallout 4. But you know what? Just fuck it. Literally, fuck Fallout Mod Manager. Fuck this shit.